Good morning, everyone. It's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess, here to do your daily read. Your What's Cracking for, where are we? Saturday, the 8th of December. Okay. We'll go with the Chira Marchetti deck this morning. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I wanted to say something this morning. Thank you so much for your donations. Like, that's just, I'm absolutely overwhelmed and flabbergasted by donations. So I want to say a shout out to a few people about that. I won't mention your name, but I do want to say thank you so much for your consideration, your kind words, and your Christmas wishes. For those who haven't subscribed yet, of course, we'd love to have you join our crew. The little red button's just below here. And if you're new watchers, welcome. Hopefully I can bring you some beautiful messages too. Okay, so for Saturday, isn't it great? It's Saturday. I've just had a lay-in. I've just had a sleep-in. I slept till 6 o'clock this morning. That was a pretty big sleep-in for me, and I've only just I had a cup of tea and got out of bed. That was about it for me. So, looking forward to the weekend. Just not the rushing around as you normally do. Oh, very nice. So we had the Ten of Cups here. Now, the Ten of Cups always talks about, joy and happiness. We're up for a beautiful weekend here, beautiful Saturday. This talks about spending time with family, just really enjoying the love and joy that you have around you. I feel like everybody's feeling a bit, well, not everybody, most of you are feeling very content this morning, very content with your load, which is always good. Okay. So first off, we have the 8 of Cups. Well, that would make sense. You've gone from the 8 to the 10, so you might have found what you were looking for with a bit of luck. But some of you have moved away from something. Maybe that's made you happy to move away from something. Maybe you've been suffering a lot of distress and have made the decision to walk away from something that was causing you more pain than value, basically. So this is you just walking away here. Okay. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is beautiful. There's cycles closing out here, which is really good. Ten of Pentacles talks about receiving money, inheritance, large amounts of money. This is really nice. We could all do with this, couldn't we? I think I could give my day job away and do this full time. Nothing would make me happier, although I do like my job. The Ten of Pentacles is, it's abundance. There's abundance coming in for somebody who's walked away from something here. So something in walking away has made you feel like a lot more positive than you were in the relationship. That's really good. Bet a lot of people walking away from karmic relationships here. This is the Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands talks about a brand new beginning. This one is passionate, driven, and just something you've always wanted to do here. So I don't know whether you've started a new job, whether you've walked away from a relationship, whether you've started a business up. There's something that really makes your heart sing here. You're feeling very, very passionate about this. Okay, yes, because you've got the Victory card. What a beautiful reading we're getting this morning. So this is the card of victory. This is the card of being recognised, public acclaim. Feeling fantastic about yourself this morning. Good for you guys. I'm almost scared to pick over another card. Okay, so you could be dealing with the Pentacle here, an earth sign. The Queen of Pentacles is very grounded, very down to earth. She knows who she is. She's really sure of herself. Could represent a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. They don't necessarily always have those traits, but the actual traditional trait of the Pentacles is the earth sign. So definitely someone who's grounded. This could be your energy. This could be your energy. Maybe you're getting up feeling this good this morning. Okay. All right, we have the Six of Cups here. Now, the Six of Cups talks of nostalgia, reminiscing about the past, childhood, things when they were really good, when you were carefree. I feel like this is how you're feeling at the moment. Maybe it's brought a bit of this energy into your life here. It could be that someone from your past has returned with the Queen of Pentacles sitting right next to this. It could be that an earth sign has returned to you or is about to return to you. Very possible. Just very much your energy today. Okay, then we have the Four of Swords. Now the Four of Swords talks of time out, resting your head, meditating, but really taking time out to consider what you want moving forward. It's very much a card of really closing down and not having much to do with the world, really resting your mind and your thoughts. Okay, and then we have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant talks of structure. It's more like the religious structures that we put around ourselves. But it can talk about like traditional marriage, traditional ways of doing things, being highly organised, doing things in a very traditional way, traditional relationships. Very different reading. Okay, Ace of Swords. So we have another brand new start here, but this time you're looking at things very clearly, having a great sense of clarity here before you move forward. Having a true understanding of who you are and what you want. But you're definitely on a path here. Okay, oh look, and the Wish card's at the end here. So something is about to happen, you can feel it, or something has already happened for some of you. Okay, so let's have a look here. Okay, so the Ten of Cups at the beginning suggests that you're going to have a very good weekend. If you haven't had a good weekend, it's going to be a good life. Something really good's coming in for you here. As I said, I feel like most of you can feel this in your bones. It's like part of who you are at the moment. There's a definite walking away from something. Now, when I look at some of the other cards here, like the Aces, the Tens, and the Wish card here, I feel like maybe you're not walking away from something physically. It looks to me like you're walking away from something emotionally, like something that doesn't serve you anymore, because you've decided whatever this was that was holding you back is holding you back from having what you want. So you've got that now. You've understood that. So there's some sort of moving forward here, but it could be a moving away from some of the traditional ideas and thoughts you've had that you've got from when you were a child. This could be a physical walking away for some of you, physical walking away perhaps from an earth sign, understanding that you're being held back here and looking for a brand new start. There's a victory here for some of you walking away physically from something. But for many of you, this is about emotionally walking away from traditional thoughts and beliefs that have held you back, because you now understanding that you want this passionate new start, you want this clarity, you want the victory, you want to be able to accumulate your own wealth. And I don't mean wealth in just a physical sense, as in money or tangible. I'm talking about wealth as in richness. You want this richness in life that you realize now that you're missing out on by staying in this same situation, staying in the same thought patterns, staying in the same cycles. I think that you've realized that this is, you've got to start looking forward and moving towards this. The universe is sort of saying that, there is still a time here that you need to meditate and go back into yourself to decide exactly what you want before you move forward, especially if you're healing from these past wounds, past thoughts, past ideas with this Hierophant here. It's like you're, perhaps understanding the need to change your thought processes. Maybe, it's just a matter of being more directed on the future, less stuck in your negative thinking, because you need some sort of time out here to process that, and that's okay. So there's still a little bit of healing here, but for most of you, it's like you're opening a door into a future that you knew was there, but you just weren't ready to move forward. And the Ten of Cups says to me, this is definitely you're being called to do this. So you're sort of understanding this. It's so beautiful because you got the 9 and the 10 in the same reading. Now, for some of you, this could be the energy of revisiting the past. Maybe you've already done that and you're realizing you don't want to go back there, or it's not the place to be. And it's given you a greater sense of clarity around this traditional way of thinking, of understanding what you've done in the past and how you haven't done so well at things, and reconsidering whether moving forward here is the best thing to do. So you may have had some sort of encounter, some sort of touching with the past. If this was family, friends, or a relationship, maybe you've just, perhaps it doesn't look like it was a relationship, but perhaps you've just had some sort of contact with someone from the past, and it sort of made you realize that that wasn't the place to go. So maybe you have bumped into some old flame or somebody that you had an encounter with. Something's propelled you forward here, basically. Something has propelled you forward, because it's like you've really understood the direction you need to go in here. I have this beautiful wish card at the end, which means that your wishes are being fulfilled. Now you've made this decision to move forward. So for a lot of you, you could have been living in some sort of grief, regret. As I've talked about, the negative stuff from childhood. It could have been a physical thing, but you are definitely moving forward here. I like it because the universe is giving you now this abundance and these brand new starts. So all they're saying is there's just a little bit of healing left and we can move you forward. Really nice reading for a Saturday, folks. I shall pour you a karma card and then get over to do your bonus read for today. I thought it was very interesting how I decided to change decks and have different decks, and I still get continuations of the readings. So I can't help that, sorry. I'm sure people are disappointed when they wait for the next one and it's just a continuation of the last one. But it's funny because I watched somebody else do it the other day and I thought, nah, Spirit is really clever about how they move us forward on things. Okay, so the card that's come out is the card of the moon, which is beautiful too because it talks about accepting and letting your feelings lead you. So this is about understanding that, you know, deep down inside you know what's best for you. It's just your ego gets in the way sometimes. So, you know, you have this draw for something, you know, and you feel like you need to do something. Say, for example, you know, you used to do art. I think it's a really good example because I've had a few people with this lately. And art was your creative expression. And through the years, people have said things to you like, you'll never make money out of that. You'll never go anywhere. Don't waste your time. It's never going to happen. You know, nobody makes money out of art. You know, nobody becomes famous until they're dead. I've heard all of those expressions. And what happens is you start creating, you start stifling that creative ability that you own, that is part of who you are, that is part of your life path. And what starts to happen once you've stifled your creativity is all of your imagination, all of the beautiful things that you were born with start to die in you. They start to sort of hide away. And this is why the moon always talks about things that are hidden, because deep inside of you is still the artist, but you're stifling it. So the very thing that will help you move forward in life, the creativity within you, is how you should be living. That's who you are. So I think that a lot of us put things aside that are really precious to who we are. So we don't live our true lives. And what the moon's saying is let those feelings come forward. You know, open that creativity up. Move into your new life. Accept that you are greater than what you think. You are amazing beings. Just accept it and move forward. Embrace every part of yourself, the good and the, you know, the hidden, the darkness. All right, thanks, folks. Have a fantastic weekend.